famed actor Marlon Brando was known as much for his bizarre behavior as he was known for his on-screen persona. In the late years of his life, Brando had become a complete recluse, shunning all media and remaining in seclusion on his private island. In 1999, however, a BBC documentary crew gained access to Brando with the use of a blueberry pie. They would spend the next 2 days compiling interviews with the screen legend, ranging from various topics, from his upbringing to his relationships with his famous friends. The project would later be scrapped due to several inconsistencies in Brando's interviews. The footage has only now been uncovered. And so, we present to you the Incoherent Diaries of Marlon Brando. Woo!
Yeah.
Acting is a worthless profession. No better than the farmer who uses his hands to dig in the soil. Is the man who uses his mouth not to educate. I remember I was on a plane with Buddy Holly and Richie Valens. And the Big Bopper gets up and he starts doing jumping jacks on the plane, you know. And I said, don't do that. Don't do that, Big Bopper. You know, that's a bad idea. But he didn't listen, you know. Such a tragedy, such a tragedy. You know that every time you lick a stamp, you gain half a calorie? It's true, I read on the back of a Snapple cap, it's true. Man's greatest enemy is time. Time and scorpions. Goddamn scorpions. I remember I was having a three-way with John Kennedy and Marilyn Monroe. And all of a sudden, Mama Cass comes in. And she goes, Marlon, I'm going to order some food from the hotel. Do you want any food? I said, what are you going to get? She said, I'm going to get a ham sandwich. I said, don't do that. Don't get a ham sandwich. That sounds terrible. It sounds like a terrible idea. Get a salad or like a gazpacho or something. But, you know, she didn't listen. Such a tragedy. Such a... Do you know that giraffes aren't really animals? Technically, they're a legume. When life gives you lemons, you should probably do something with those lemons. Don't just let them sit there and rot, because it's a waste of a lemon. It really is. You know. I remember I was doing cocaine with Abraham Lincoln in the White House. And just as I'm about to ejaculate, I said, Abraham Lincoln, he says to me, he says, I'm going to free the slaves. I said, that's good, you know, you should do that. You should free the slaves. And he said, what are you going to do after that? He said, I'm going to go see a play. I said, what play are you going to see? He said, Our American Cousin. I said, don't go see that. That play got bad reviews. That's a terrible idea. You shouldn't go see that play. You know that in Portugal, you have sex with a walrus, they don't consider it bestiality because the walrus has a mustache. I read on the back of a Snapple cap. One time I was strolling with a Watapatomi Indian, and he told me that youth is wasted on the young, except for pedophiles. That's what he told me. I was at a Hollywood party doing a crossword puzzle with Hulk Hogan and Jimmy Stewart. When this actor comes in, I said, I know you, you're from the Naked Gun movies. He said, yeah, I'm O.J. Simpson. He said, do you have any advice? I said, whatever you do, don't brutally kill your wife and a waiter. It's not going to work out in the long run. I don't know what happened to him. I gotta go take a dump. There's Mountain Dew and cashews in the freezer. Help yourself. When I get back, I'm gonna tell you about the time I did acid with Hitler and Fatty Arbuckle.